All right, so get ready to dive into a world of gods and demons and forbidden romance.
Oh, I'm ready.
We're talking about the top 5 most anticipated new historical Chinese dramas coming out in early 2025.
Ooh, exciting.
Based on, all the pre-release buzz, trailers, rankings, all that fun stuff.
Yeah, it's always so interesting to see what captures the imagination before the shows even come out.
Exactly. It gives us a sneak peek into what themes and trends are resonating with people.
Yeah, and this time it seems like we're in for a wild ride. Lots of action, romance, and of course those stunning visuals that we've come to expect from these dramas.
Absolutely. And speaking of wild rides, let's jump right into our list, starting with number 5, A Moment, But Forever.
Okay, this one sounds intriguing.
It does.
Yeah.
Right? So imagine a goddess sent from the heavenly realm to assassinate a powerful priest in the mortal realm.
Okay, I'm already hooked.
But then, of course, they fall in love.
Oh, the classic.
The drama. I'm already invested. Okay, moving on to number 4, we have Love of the Divine Tree.
This one sounds a bit more intense.
Definitely. It throws time travel and reincarnation into the mix, and it's all centered around a quest for revenge.
Oh, wow. So we're talking about a lot of layers here.
Layers upon layers. And it also plays with those classic wuxia themes of loyalty, betrayal, and redemption.
I love that they're incorporating reincarnation. It's such a powerful concept in Chinese storytelling.
It really is. The idea that we might carry the weight of past lives, past loves, past betrayals, it adds a whole other dimension to the story.
Totally. And it seems like this drama is going to explore those themes in a really unique way, especially with the golden core sacrifice they mentioned.
Yes. The golden core. I have to admit, I'm not totally familiar with that concept.
So in wuxia stories, think of the golden core as the essence of a cultivator's power, their life force. Cultivators train to refine their inner energy and form this core, which grants them extraordinary abilities.
Okay, so it's a pretty big deal.
It is. It's tied to their spirit and their very being. So sacrificing it is the ultimate act of selflessness, and it often plays a role in facilitating reincarnation.
Wow, that adds a whole new layer of meaning to the story. And then there's the Tree of Reincarnation, where the main character's love story apparently spans across 2 lifetimes.
That's definitely giving me some eternal love vibes, which was such a hit.
Right. It seems like that theme of love transcending time and death really resonates with viewers.
Absolutely. And Love of the Divine Tree looks like it's going to explore it in a fresh, exciting way.
For sure. All right, up next at number 3 is Moonlit Reunion.
Oh, this one sounds fun.
It does, right? It's being described as a supernatural detective story meets historical rom-com.
Okay, that's an interesting combo.
I know, right? So, picture Chang'an City during the Tang Dynasty, bustling with life, intrigue, you name it.
A vibrant historical setting, I love it.
But then, they layer in the secret supernatural world, a demon city governed by a cat master.
Wait, a cat master? I'm intrigued. What is that exactly?
I know, I was picturing like a feline version of Yoda.
I mean, maybe not exactly Yoda, but the cat master is a real figure in Chinese folklore. Cats are often seen as spiritual creatures connected to the supernatural.
Okay, that makes sense.
And the cat master specifically is said to control and communicate with spirits, acting as a mediator between the human and spirit worlds.
So we've got a blend of history, romance, and supernatural elements all in one.
Exactly. And with that kind of setup, you know there's going to be plenty of action, humor, and maybe even a bit of mystery thrown in.
Oh, definitely. Now, tell me about the main characters in Moonlit Reunion.
So we have Wu Zhen, who leads a double life. By day, she's this mischievous dandy, charming and carefree. But by night, she transforms into the protector of Demon City, wielding her supernatural abilities to keep the peace.
Okay, so a bit of a Clark Kent situation, but with way more style.
Exactly. And then there's Meizu Yu, a Taoist prodigy who can also see spirits. He's much more serious and reserved, a stark contrast to Wu Zhen's playful personality.
Sounds like a recipe for some hilarious and heartwarming moments.
Oh, for sure. Opposites attract, right. I can already imagine the banter and the slow burn romance. It's giving me some The Legends meets Wuxin, the monster killer vibes.
Yes. It's that blend of humor, action, and supernatural elements that makes these dramas so addictive.
Absolutely. And speaking of supernatural elements, our number 2 most anticipated drama, Lament of the River Immortal, takes it to a whole other level.
Oh, tell me more.
Yeah.
The title alone is so evocative.
Right. It definitely has a fairy tale quality to it.
Yeah.
This one's for all the hopeless romantics out there who love a good tragic misunderstanding.
I am so ready for some epic romance and heartbreak.
Oh, you're gonna get it. So we have Li Qingyu, an immortal blessed by the 4 spirits, and Bai Jusi, a master of Da Cheng.
Those terms sound super powerful, but I'll admit, I'm not entirely sure what they mean in this context. Can you break it down for us?
Of course. So the four spirits are celestial beings in Chinese mythology. They represent the four cardinal directions, north, south, east, and west.
Okay, I'm following.
And they're often associated with natural elements like fire, water, earth, wood, and also they represent certain virtues and powers. So being blessed by the four spirits suggests that Li Qingyu possesses immense power, maybe even a unique destiny tied to these elements.
Wow, so she's basically a force of nature.
Pretty much. Now, Dai Cheng refers to a state of great accomplishment or enlightenment. It's often associated with wisdom and spiritual understanding. It tells us that Baiju Si is not only powerful, but also incredibly wise and insightful.
So we've got a powerful immortal and a wise master, already a recipe for an epic love story. But you mentioned a tragic misunderstanding. What happens?
Well, these two powerful beings fall deeply in love, but due to some tragic twist of fate, a misunderstanding arises that leads to their deaths.
Oh no, that's heartbreaking. But wait, I'm sensing a but here. There's more to the story, right?
Oh, there is. They are given a second chance at life and are tasked with protecting the innocent from some unknown threat. So not only do they have to navigate their rekindled love and the baggage of their past, but they also have this huge responsibility thrust upon them.
That's amazing. It's like a second chance romance with a superhero twist.
Exactly. And it's interesting that you brought up second chances because that theme seems to be popping up a lot in these upcoming dramas.
You're right. It's like viewers are craving stories that offer hope and redemption, and Lament of the River Immortal seems to be delivering that in a big way.
Agreed. All right, are you ready for the #1 most anticipated drama?
Oh, I've been waiting for this. Hit me with it.
Drumroll, please. The Immortal Ascension.
This is the one I've been hearing so much about. The ultimate underdog story.
It is. We follow Han Li, an ordinary boy from a small village who joins a minor sect in the world of Jianghu, and somehow, against all odds, he embarks on this incredible journey to become immortal.
I love those zero-to-hero stories. They're so inspiring.
Right. And it really showcases the core appeal of the cultivation genre, the idea that anyone, regardless of their background, can achieve greatness through hard work, determination, and cultivating their inner potential.
I love that message. But I imagine it's not going to be an easy journey for Han Li.
Definitely not. The path of cultivation is often described as treacherous. It's not just about physical training, it's about mental discipline, moral choices, overcoming inner demons.
Right, it's about who you become in the process.
Exactly. Han Li will face countless challenges, temptations, and betrayals along the way. He'll have to decide what he's willing to sacrifice for immortality and whether the price is even worth paying.
Now that's what I call character development. It's not just about gaining power, it's about the choices you make and how they shape who you become.
Precisely. And that's what makes a story truly compelling.
Couldn't agree more.
And you know what's fascinating is that this theme of transformation through challenges, it runs through all 5 of these dramas, even though they explore it in different ways.
Well, that's it for our deep dive into the top 5 most anticipated new historical Chinese dramas of early 2025.
We've covered a lot of ground, from forbidden romance to epic cultivation journeys.
We've explored themes of love, loss, destiny, and the power of choice.
And we've delved into some fascinating aspects of Chinese culture and mythology.
So until next time.
Happy viewing!